Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello, Sensei.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Hopefully everything's is fine over there in Sendai. We are here in Maros in South Sulawesi. We are performing the Ramadan fasting month, if we can translate a word to word for the Ramadan. And then could you help me to describe actually what is the AYF, ASEAN Youth Forum?
Okay. Basically, the Asian Youth Forum is an organization which tries to get youth to interact with each other throughout Asia, to learn about their different cultures so that each culture will accept the other culture's beliefs and values that they have, so that we can understand each other better within the realm within Asia. And basically, through the Asian Youth Forum events, which we do, we have various events that try to help the students become aware of the other cultures. So it's becoming aware of the other cultures and also becoming aware of different human security areas, such as environment or gender issues, or many things that all of us are concerned about in our cultures, and how we actually can understand them in different cultures, and why those cultures embrace the different values that they have, so that we can respect and understand each other and become better leaders in a global environment. So we're trying to provide leaders for the future who are developed through these Asian Youth Forums. And in the past, we have had many of the students have moved into leadership positions or roles in companies or government or different areas in their countries, to make a big difference over the past years. I have been involved with the Asian Youth Forum since 2008. If you look at the our website for Bolt, there are some videos that you can actually access that show some examples of what we actually do at various Asian Youth Forums and the type of interactions the students have with each other.
Okay, thank you, Sensei. So as I'm aware that the continuing of the AYF since establishment from Professor Kip Cates, and then after retiring of the Prof. Kip Cates, so you continue this establishment of AYF. Can you explain us what is the fostering AYF, that since we already have it twice in Indonesia, once in Makassar and once in Kendari, and the next AYF will be in Maros in South Sulawesi.
In Maros, okay. Basically, AYF is held every year, and it's in a different Asian country. We have an organization called Pacific Asian Countries, which is a organization that is combined of many English academic organizations, such as Cambodia TESOL, Thailand TESOL, Japan Association of Language Teachers, Korea TESOL, and usually they choose one country for all of the TESOL organizations. Each of these TESOL organizations has yearly conferences, and within the conference, one of these organizations decides to have the PAC conference, a PAC conference. And so all these organizations send somebody to be involved in this organization. And within that, they have the Asian Youth Forum, usually. Asian Youth Forum, which Kip Cates organized. And that has continued even up till now. But besides that, we decided to extend the Asian Youth Forum, so it didn't work just within this realm once a year, but would also actually happen in other countries like Indonesia and Vietnam, or Bangladesh or other countries almost yearly, with a smaller AYF conferences, which we actually can have available so that the students from those countries can participate more frequently, because it is expensive to travel abroad to these other countries. So basically almost every year until the pandemic, we had 2 years in a row, we had the Asian Youth Forum in Indonesia. And during that time, at the same time in Vietnam, we have at least 2 Asian Youth Forums throughout the year, usually in August and December of every year also. So these Asian Youth Forums are starting to happen again. Since 2019, we have not had an Asian Youth Forum because airfare and travel has been very difficult, and also because of COVID. But with the opening up of the flights and the possibility for people to travel easier, now we are actually starting up again with Asian Youth Forum in Indonesia. Next year, we are looking at a possible PAC Asian Youth Forum in Tokyo. There will probably be, no, sorry, not in Tokyo, in Shizuoka, Japan, because they chose Japan as the PAC conference for next year. So we're waiting to find out where the national conference will take place, but the conference will be in Shizuoka. And so most likely we are going to have the AYF within that realm in Japan next year. And that's going to be held in November most likely. So these are the upcoming conferences. If you go to our Bolt homepage, you can actually see the upcoming AYF conferences up till 2024 as we get the exact dates, and they will be posted soon. Okay.
Thank you, Sensei. So we are planning to have AYF here in Maros in South Sulawesi of Indonesia. Since we already have it in Makassar, we have it in Kendari in South East Sulawesi, and now we will have it in Maros. Hopefully, by the early or by the middle of April, we already decide the date. I will come up the date soon with you, and then tonight I will have another meeting with my colleague to confirm to colleague that Maros will be the host of the IWF. Thank you, Sensei. That's the session of live, and we will continue our